Good morning, Grizzlies. On today's show, announcements from the spring musical,
the Turkey Bowl,
and the disaster drill. I'm Melissa Griffin.
And I'm Andrew O. Live from Studio 606, and starting right now, this is GVTV. So, Melissa, if you can't tell, Thanksgiving is in 3 days. 3 days is a really short amount of time, but in my opinion, I think that the winter holidays are much better. But until then, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now let's take it over to Octavio and Rosita.
Thank you, Melissa and Andrew. Now, Octavio, how was your weekend?
My weekend was okay. I had a bit of a cough.
Oh, well, new week, fresh start. Octavio, take it away.
Attention, all Grizzlies students and staff. Come out to the football field on Tuesday, November 20th at lunch to watch the staff take on the students in our annual flag football game.
Red Cross is holding their fall community blood drive on Wednesday, November 21st from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you are 16 and interested in donating, please come by room 505 during brunch and lunch to get permission slips. See if you meet the height and weight requirements and set up appointments. See Mrs. Lucero or a member of Red Cross for more information.
Attention all actors, singers, and dancers. Auditions from the spring musical, Disney's High School Musical, will take place after school on Monday, November 26th, room 601, with callbacks on November 27th and 28th. Please sign up for a time slot on the call board outside room 601. You need to prepare a 1-minute monologue and a 1-minute song for the musical to be sung a cappella. No experience is necessary. Please see Mrs. Prusha for more information.
Choir will be having a fundraiser at Chipotle in the GV Plaza today between 5 and 9 p.m. Mention Golden Valley Choir to ensure that a third of the proceeds also go towards the cause. Make sure you join them for an encore performance of Hamilton at 5:30 p.m.
Thinking of a career in the Coast Guard or other branch of the military, Golden Valley class of 2013 graduate and CSUN class of 2017 graduate Adam Garcia is currently stationed aboard the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Seneca, a 270-foot cutter based out of Boston, Massachusetts. He'll be at GV on Wednesday, November 21st, speaking during periods 3, 4, and 5. If you're interested in hearing Fireman Garcia talk about his own experiences, come sign up in the counseling office as soon as possible.
Join us on January 26th for GV's second annual golf tournament. This is a fundraiser to support our GV baseball and our girls basketball. The event will be hosted at the Sand Canyon Country Club. There will be a pudding contest, helicopter drop, on-course games, a silent auction, raffle prizes, and more. Registration will begin at 7:30 a.m. for the pro shop and 9 a.m. for the shotgun start. $150 includes a golf breakfast, lunch, and awards banquet. The group rate for 4 people is $550. For more information, contact Wendy Rathenthal at gvgolf2019@gmail.com. Again, Wendy at gvgolf2019@gmail.com.
Grizzlies, make sure you go to all of those fundraisers. And Sally, that's all the news Rosita and I have on our part. So now let's take it over to our hosts, Melissa and Andrew.
Thank you, Rosita and Octavio. Now, Melissa, if you haven't heard, today there is going to be a disaster drill during brunch. So if you're not prepared, don't worry, because Evelyn's got you covered. Take it away.
Good morning, GB. Today, we will hold a lockdown drill while you're traveling from the end of brunch to your 4th period class. The most common reason for a lockdown is community activity, such as emergency response. If an emergency response required us to lock down the school, you would quickly travel to your next class. Today, we will conduct a drill that will allow us to practice noticing the lockdown alarm tone and then moving quickly to the nearest safe location. The lockdown alarm tone will go off at the end of brunch prior to your 4th period class. If ever faced with a violent threat, do not move to your next class if it's not the quickest way to safety. In an active threat, run as far away from the signs and sounds of danger as you possibly can and get yourself to the nearest safe location. Remember, the recommended options are run, hide, or fight. Do not consider bathrooms or the cafeteria safe hiding locations. If running from danger leaves you separated from school staff, do two things. First, contact your parents to let them know you're okay. Second, contact us on the Golden Valley tip line at tipgv@heartdistrict.org. In each of your classes today, look around the room. Look for items that you could use to keep yourself safe. What could you use to barricade the door? What could you use to increase safety if you were in a room without a teacher? Today, when the lockdown alarm sounds, move to the nearest room absolutely as quickly as you can while still being safe. It's very important during the drill today to get in a room as quickly as possible so the teacher can lock the door. In the case of an active threat, remember the options are run, hide, and if capable, fight.
Thank you, Mr. Necessary. Remember, the lockdown drill will happen today at brunch, so move quickly to the nearest classroom.
Speaking of moving quickly, let's get into our club news. Circle of Friends is meeting today at lunch in room 401.
And Girls Who Code meets today at lunch in room 512.
The poll of the week is, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food? Stuffing, turkey, pumpkin pie, or cranberry sauce? Vote on our Twitter at GVTV_news, and the results will be announced on Wednesday.
Remember, there will be no school Thanksgiving Day, November 22nd, and Friday, November 23rd. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving break. And unfortunately, we have just reached the end of our show. For the entire crew of GVTV, my co-host Melissa Griffin, I'm Andrew Rowe. Have a fantastic Monday, and of course, as they say in John Green's hometown, don't forget to be awesome.